So we were discussing the process charts that are not drawn to time scale. So we discussed outline process chart, we discussed flow process chart, we discussed swim lane chart. They all show the sequence of activities, but activities are not drawn on a time scale. Now, what was common in those three charts that we discussed was that they show the flow of a product in the organization. In the case of a manufacturing organization, or it could be the flow of a customer in the case of a service organization, or especially for the flow process chart and swim lane chart, it could be the flow of a worker in a manufacturing organization as well. Now, this chart, two-handed process chart, is different than those three charts because it doesn't show the flow of a product or a customer between departments, but it shows the movements of two hands at one workstation. So this is more specific. So it is called two-handed process chart, or it is also called left hand, right hand chart. It shows the activities of hands of the operator with respect to each other while performing a task. Generally used for repetitive operations, and one complete cycle of work is recorded. So as I have been emphasizing, when a specific chart is to be used, so this chart is used where a worker is performing the repetitive operations. His or her job is to do the same operations throughout the day. And one of the rules to draw this chart is to draw it for one complete cycle. So we have to decide the starting point and the ending point of the cycle. And generally the starting point is when the operator picks up, for example, starting material, and the end of the cycle is when he or she disposes the finished product or the semi-finished product that he is making. It is also recommended to chart one hand at a time. And practically, we need to record the activities of the operator in order to draw this chart. It is very hard to make this chart by just observing an operator. Action of picking, dropping of a part may be good for beginning of a work cycle. So that will help you to decide where the cycle starts. Another important point is that although we are using the same symbols as we use for OPC or flow process chart, but the interpretation of the symbols is different. So circle is the symbol for operation, but it is showing the activity performed by hand. So it is used for the activities of grasp, position, use, release, etc. of a tool, component of material that is done by human hand. So any operation performed by hand. Similarly, this is the symbol for transport, the arrow, but its interpretation is different. It is used to represent the movement of the hand. So in the previous charts, OPC and flow process chart, it was the movement of the raw material or the product. Or in the case of a worker, it was the movement of the worker. But here it is the movement of the hand to or from the work, a tool or material. Similarly, D is the symbol for delay, but it was the waiting of the material or the waiting of the worker in the case of OPC and flow process chart. But here it is used to denote time during which the hand or limb being charted is idle. So if the hand is idle, it's not doing anything, then we use the symbol for delay. So it is possible that one hand is idle and the other is doing some work. So we have to draw these symbols for both hands separately. Inverted triangle is the symbol for storage for outline process chart and flow process chart, but here it means hold. So the term storage is not used in connection with the two-handed process chart. Instead, a symbol is designated as hold and is used to represent the activity of holding the works. So if you're holding some job, some material or tool, that is when the hand being charted is holding something, then we use this symbol. So these are the symbol that are used for drawing the two-handed chart. And here I haven't mentioned the symbol for inspection. But if you are inspecting something by hand, you are checking the surface texture of something, surface finish, or any other characteristic using your hand, then you can use the symbol for uh, inspection as well. Now I will show you the template for two-handed chart and a very important characteristic of that template. So this is a template for left hand, right hand chart or two-handed chart. So as I have repeatedly mentioned that do mentions the details about the process and the chart at the top. So what is the name of the operation? What is the department in which the operation is taking place? The date the chart was made and so on. So the symbols are the same. And you can see that on the left side, we are charting for the left hand. On the right side, we are charting for the right hand. So there is left hand description on the left, then we have those 5 symbols. Then there is description for the right hand, and then we have the symbols for the right hand. And you might notice that symbols are in reverse sequence. So we have drawn operation, inspection, transportation, delay, and in fact hold and delay and hold in the case of left hand, but the sequence of symbols is opposite in the case of right hand. And there is a purpose for that. And the purpose is that one of the principles of motion economies is that both hands should move simultaneously, both hands should be in action at the same time, and both hands should move in the opposite direction. So we will discuss those principles of motion economy. So if this charting for the right hand and the left hand is mirror image, if this figure is symmetric, for example, both hands are performing operations, so we will tick or we will draw the operation symbol. And then, for example, if both are moving, so we will move inward and the second symbol will be for transportation for both hands. Let's suppose then both hands are idle. So we will draw the symbol for D. So symbols will moving inward. And after D, let's suppose then operation is being performed. So we will move on the outer side. So in this way, if we get a mirror image, the more symmetric that image is, that is the sequence of symbols for right hand and left hand, the better that task is with respect to principles of motion economy. So that is the purpose of drawing the symbols in reverse order. Now, if you have any question related to this chart, you can ask.